Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 139. Today it's
Woohoo.
Sunday, December 10th, and this is a channel about cross stitch.
And friendship and rambles and lots of shenanigans and just a great big mess. As you can hear, Lara's a little bit under the weather. So we're probably going to do this a little bit differently because she said she coughs too much if she talks for too long. So we're going to make it up on the fly. It'll be fine. Also, my back's a mess. But Lara, I'm very excited to do a video with someone who is older than 3.
Your videos have been so fun to watch.
It, thank you. Thank you. If you haven't been watching them, James and I have been posting, well, Lara's been putting them up, but we've been filming daily unboxings of our advent calendars. He has a Play-Doh one that he loves, absolutely loves. As soon as we're done filming, he goes and he gets out all of the Play-Doh, takes it all out, and makes pizzas for everybody. And then I'm unboxing the Nice List box from the Black Needle Society, but the past couple of times he's just said bye over me the entire time I'm trying to talk about the video about what I got because he just wants to go play. And because my husband laughs, he's the one who's filming it and he laughs, and James likes to make people laugh, so he
Ah,
just
there you
keeps saying
go.
bye the whole time. So he's being encouraged also.
Um, I thought that I came down with a cold, and what it ended up being is COVID, along with pink eye. I cannot get one thing at a time, and I
No.
cannot hear anything right now out of my left ear. So
Oh
I
no.
I'm kind of a hot mess. I am well past um my days where I'm contagious. You have a friend?
Well, yeah. Hey, say hello, everyone. Say I'm James. Okay. Hey, you gotta go with your dad. You gotta go with your dad. Go, 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 go eat popcorn. Go watch TV. Go play with your tablet. You can play with my tablet. You can go play with my tablet. Okay, go. It's in the living room. Go with dad. Go with dad. Sometimes you have to pull out the emergency stops and say that he can play with your
There you
tablet.
go. But I took a couple of days off from work. I had one day of um the 5 days you're supposed to stay home left. And then I stayed home an extra day because it just knocked it out of me. Like last Monday hit, and I thought, I don't know what is wrong with me, but this cold is killing me.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So we've been
Well,
fighting all week, but it's made stitching really weird.
mhm.
This is the first time that I've had COVID.
Yeah.
Um, my eyes would not focus on the
Oh no.
stitching. So I picked a lot of projects that were bigger if I could,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
those I seem to be able to see.
That's good. That's good that you're able to find something that worked.
Yeah, thank goodness, huh? So
Well, I'm glad
anyway,
you're on the mend.
and do you have anything else new you want to talk about?
Um, Not really a whole lot. We're just kind of making it through my husband's busy season at work. I've been pretty busy at work, and so I haven't had a lot of stitching time.
Uh-huh.
Also just been tired and have a toddler who's very excited
Yeah.
about life and holiday season. We did go see him sing Jingle Bells with his class, and that was great. Every once in a while, you find out that you're the mother of that kid. So there was the kid who was crying for their mom. There was the kid who had his back turned to the audience. Uh, there were the kids who were sticking their tongue out. And then there was my kid, the kid you could hear at the back of the auditorium because he was scream singing Jingle Bells as loudly as he could.
That's
And
funny.
then there were 2 other classes, and he went first because he was the smallest class, and he came and he sat with me, and then he sang everybody else's songs too. I was like, well, and was doing the dance motions that they were doing with his hands. So I'm like, you might just have a little theater kid. He's just ready to go.
That's so funny.
So
Are you ready to jump into this?
yes, for sure, for sure. I
How
don't
about
have
we?
any finishes.
I have two.
Oh, well, let's see them.
Okay, so one was my secret project, which is Jan Hicks Creates Winter Wonderland from the Nice List box.
Ooh.
This is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my finish using all of the stuff that came in the Nice
Ooh,
List.
nice. Yeah, I've
Now,
got my
I'm going to
stuff right
tell
here.
you, if you look at this, if you will center this on 1/4 of your piece of fabric, that's
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Oh, nice.
And if
Good to
you're,
know.
if you're just going to do it similar to what they are doing it, you have plenty of room. I could have even gone over a little bit more, but I have plenty of room over here on the side to
Ooh,
sew.
that's good to know. Obviously haven't started. I was going to show it in stash, but this is a beautiful piece of fabric. It's Over the Moon by Color and Cotton, and it's
Yeah.
this really pretty kind of pale blue, kind of gray. It's showing more blue on mine, but I'm really excited to start this.
And Keisha was with us and didn't even know what we were doing. But these fabrics are what we chose. I think they'll work really well.
Ah,
And these trims, I'm going to do a little different than what it shows. I'm not going to do cording around the edge. We're going to cheat and use the Lady Dot palms. And then I bought some lace for the one strip
ooh, that's
at the
gonna look
quilt
good.
shop. And mine is a little different color because my fabric's not white.
Hmm.
But that will be, I'm going to do the tutorial and see if I can do that finishing.
That'll be fun.
So
Yeah, I
that's all
love
my
the idea of a
stash
little
that
set
I've
of.
been sitting on for
Mhm.
a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, this was so funny because we went, Katie, Laura, and I all went to a quilt store together, and they were looking for fabric, and they were like, "It's a secret, Keisha. You don't want to know about this." So
And I have
I
this,
just went and entertained myself.
I have this in a bag from Lynn X Stitches Creates. I love this. She had made these for camp and then she wasn't able to come, but I ordered a couple of bags anyway. And this one
Mhm.
is ginormous and is housing a couple of things in there. And then my other finish, um, this is an old one. So I finished now 3 things from this 1998 ornament issue from Just Cross Stitch. And this one's right on the fold. It's this
Oh, you
joy.
finished it?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and I want you to look if I can get it in there. There we go.
Hmm.
I did not do all those French knots. Um, not because they were French knots, but because I just really don't think it needs it. It's really pretty with
Yeah.
with the stars in there.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
I
it's
just didn't
a
feel the
little too
need to
much.
fill it up with a bunch of French knots.
Right.
So this is Joy
Wow.
by June Grigg Designs from the 1998 Just Cross Stitch Christmas issue. And I use scrap everything from my stash. I do think I bought, I mean, I had most of the floss. It was all DMC.
Hmm.
And what I didn't, I just kind of subbed out or went and got, it was easy to get a hold of. But it took me longer than it needed to.
Hmm.
So I'm happy to have it off my whip list. And I have this on one of my favorite Levy More sleeves. We called this one Miracle on 34th Street because it
Hmm.
just kind of reminds us of the vintage movie.
Yeah, for
So
sure. I love that one.
those are my two finishes.
Awesome.
How about stash?
All right. Well, we already kind of talked about a little bit of my stash. I didn't bring everything that I've gotten from the nice list box in here, just because that's a lot. And we got some gloves, and those are currently in the pocket of my coat, so I didn't fish those out. But a couple of cool things we got. So we got this Floss jewelry that has Rudolph, which I tried to explain this in my unboxing, but I had someone talking over me the whole time. We got Floss drops with the other 8 reindeer. Is it the first year or
2
the second
years
year?
ago.
Okay. So it's been a little bit, but I, recognized it at once because I remember whenever we got those Floss drops, I was like, where's Rudolph?
Yeah.
So it's really cool that we got that. So I'm going to have to fish those out of my stuff and put that.
And he came on a red ring.
Oh, yeah. So,
We
yeah,
were being
very.
cheeky.
Yeah. So anyway, I loved that. I loved that call back to that box. And then one of my favorite things that we've gotten is this little accessory pouch that has the Charlie Brown Christmas. So you can see Charlie Brown and Linus and the little tree. You can see Snoopy's doghouse back here, and then Snoopy and Woodstock are over here, and all of the aluminum trees around them. So
It's Karen Leopold art. The inside's a beautiful color too.
Really pretty blue. So anyway, I was excited about this whenever I opened it. And it's funny, my husband did a little bit of extra packing that I don't know about on the nice list box. And there's something that he's told me he's excited about. And so I assumed it was this because he's a big Peanuts guy. And he's like, I didn't even know about that. So he was excited about it too.
Sorry, the cat's trying to get on top of my stack of stuff.
It's okay. We just have people trying to come into our videos all the time. Sorry about James, by the way. I had a very panicked husband being like, she's filming, come back here. And James is just like, do, 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 do. I am a Flosstube star and need to be in this. So, but that's all of the stash that I brought in here this time.
Well, I got a couple of things. I just yesterday got my fabric from Color and Cotton, my fabric of the month, and it is called Red Velvet.
Ooh.
Look at that color.
That's so pretty.
Is that just beautiful? I'm so excited about that. Excuse me. And then
love a
the
good
one
red
other
piece
thing
of
I'm going to show you guys is Katie bought us a an advent box from Night Stalker Calling.
Ooh, cool.
And I'm not going to show you all this stuff, but I'm going to tell you that they do beautiful dye work. Oh, I missed one. I knew I missed one. And we have gotten all of these and some other cute little things too so far. Is that gorgeous?
They're beautiful.
So we're really excited. And most of the packages, we haven't done today's, most of the packages are like this. We've been through 9 of those. We have today and tomorrow. And then there are some flat ones on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And we get a couple of flat ones that we get to get them. We're kind of excited to see what's going to be in those too.
For sure.
So, but it's
Wow,
so
that's
fun
fun.
just opening things daily. And we're also doing a little bon maman jam and honey. You get 1 jar of honey. It's funny that they call it a jam and honey box, but we've been opening that every day. Jeff and I have that together, and 1 jar will make enough for 2 pieces of toast, so we each get to taste it.
Oh, fun. That's kind of a nice thing. So, though the only other Advent box in our house is the Play-Doh one, which if you're thinking about getting your kid an Advent calendar, it's a really good one. There's been Play-Doh each day. I thought it was going to be because it says that it's Play-Doh and like little like cutters and stuff. I thought we were going to get some days that just had the cutters, but there's Play-Doh every day. So it's a good one.
Fun. So. Okay, we had to take a quick little break there because, yes, congestion. And we're going to move on to whips. I think we're going to ping pong these.
Okay.
I have like 4 or 5.
Okay, I have 3. So why don't you go first and then I'll go next?
Okay. I'm not sure what I showed you guys, but I've been working on Autumn Alphabet by Cricket Collection. I really thought I would finish this in November, but I got to this alphabet because I work bottom up, realized I didn't have that floss.
Oh
So it
no.
stopped me. But I am this far.
Wow. I love that one.
Me too. And it's so close, but I am
Mhm.
in full Christmas uh
Yeah.
stitching now. I'm not sure that my brain will let me go back and do that and finish it. Maybe after the
Mhm.
first of the year. And I have this in a bag that I got in an exchange, and this is what the stitcher stitched for me.
Beautiful.
That's my first one.
Awesome. Well, the only Christmas one I have, I've been working a little bit on Christmas wreath from the Frosted Pumpkin. This is on a piece of 28 count Heartland from Picture This Plus. And here's where I am on it. So I mostly was working on some green. So this has been done for a long time. They've done a whole other wreath. So, but I think I'm on part 4, maybe. I just have to fill in the green and underneath the Santa, and then I'll be done with that part, and then I'll be able to move up into this part. But I really like this one. I really like the colors. I brought this out on December 1st to kind of be my focus Christmas piece, but I haven't really worked on it a whole lot because I've been really busy, but and haven't had much stitching time. But I just love this thing. I really think that it's so bright and happy. So
Very sweet.
anyway, that's my first one.
Okay. Then next, I know I showed you guys this last time, but I think I put in a little more on Hive Rules because I had to go and sit and wait on Katie, and it is this far now.
Wow.
So
That's
mine
so
is
good.
on the fabric that's called for your feed the plants.
It's Garden Party from
Okay.
BeStitch Me.
And it's 25 count. They called for a 25 count. And BeStitch Me had this beautiful fabric that really fits all these colors. So that's what
Mhm.
Katie had ordered for me for my birthday. So it was my New Year new start last year.
Mhm. It's a beautiful piece and a really good piece of fabric. I like that you put that on
Yeah, and it's so fun to work on. I really like it.
it.
So that was
BeStitch
number
Me
two.
fabric is great. Right. Well, so I worked on my Christmas wreath, and then I've basically been I let James pick for me because I just don't have the bandwidth to really choose what I want to work on, and I just need to sit down and stitch sometimes. So I've been having him pick things. Um, and one thing he always asks for, and I don't pull out all the time, is Flying Pink Piggy from Heaven and Earth Designs. The artist on this is Lisa Victoria. It's on a piece of 28 or 25 count, and it's 1/1. And here's where I am. I've been filling in some blue over here, so it's been all blue nonstop. But
I love this one.
I'm pretty close to halfway done on this, and I haven't really talked to you much, Laura, in the past couple weeks, but I'm thinking that maybe I'll try to finish this next year.
Ooh.
Uh, just kind of make it my big focus. I mean, it's going to be a lot with having the baby and everything, but I think if I just have something that I can just like pull and just have there and not really have to worry about it, that I'll probably work more on things. So, anyway, Flying Pink Piggy is what James wanted me to work on.
We have an irritated cat because she wants in the window and the other cat's up there.
Oh, man, it's hard to share.
Man. Then I worked a little more on A Quaker Christmas by Bygone Stitches. I don't remember where I was when I showed you, and I am not pulling this off the hoop because I just keep working on this when I have the chance.
Mhm.
But I did finish this whole motif and I
Nice.
started the next one. I just have the first page left to do. There's my
So
crazy
exciting.
little needle binder.
The cats are there all the time.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have, I think, 5 big motifs to get in here. My goal really
Mhm.
was to get this finished by the end of the year, with everything that's happened health-wise. I'm not sure that's gonna get finished, but
Right.
I will probably finish it early next
Yeah.
year, at least, because it's too close and I just need to
Right.
push on and do it.
Right. And you can't start your other one until you get that one finished.
Right. Right. So, and this one I always keep because I'm stitching this with my friend Judy. I keep it in
Mhm.
this cute bag from Project Bags by Judy.
I
And
love that.
I love the stripe inside. It's such a me bag.
For
I
sure.
was
And they're just
thinking,
good bags.
yeah, I was thinking my next one is Dasher and Dancer, and they're very
Mhm.
elegant reindeer, but I think they're going in the reindeer bag.
Well, yeah, of course.
So,
What else would you do? The last thing that I have to show you, it's just been a full coverage time, I think. I worked on Gamer Nouveau by Medusa Dollmaker, and I finished up this little column. It doesn't look like much, but I have over 1,600 stitches here. They're mostly
wow.
in color, but that's okay. So I'm hoping as I get a little bit further over, there's more stuff, but right now you just get gray and some kind of bluish gray stars. That's okay. So this is on a piece of 28 count easy grid linen, and I am doing it 1/1. So
Awesome.
I'm really excited about this one. I will not finish this one next year because it's quite a bit bigger. I mean, she's a big lady. But
Yeah.
anyway, I always enjoy pulling her out. I'm thinking, I don't know, thinking about maybe trying to focus on my full coverages next year, but we'll see how it goes.
I left one of my projects at the office. I
Mhm.
had been working on Rose Air Blooming by Summer
Mhm.
House Stitchworks, and COVID brain. It did not
Right,
allow me to bring it home with me. It said, "Oh, well, we're going to film all these things at the end, Katie and I, when we're done."
right.
So I left it at the office, but I
Okay.
made some good progress on it.
Mhm.
Excuse me. I chose 4 projects to focus on.
Yeah, and if you haven't watched, go over to the Black Needle Society's YouTube page. They've been doing their 12 days of stitching over there. And they've been also doing the unboxings of the Advent box and telling you a little bit more in depth about the things that you unbox. It's really cool to watch and kind of get some of the insight on that. And since my co-host likes to talk over anything I try to say about the things in the box, it's probably more informative if you go watch them. Watch us for the cute, watch them for the information.
You get a little more with Katie because she has all of the background with it. So,
Right, right.
um, but yeah, I pulled out 4 projects to work on during our 12 days of stitching. And I don't know exactly how this is working, but I'm working like 4 days on each project. So I've
Mhm.
done 2 of them. This is my third one, Christmas Land
Ooh.
by Raise the Roof. And I've stitched like halfway. In
Mhm.
fact, um, I thought I had already been halfway, and I looked and realized I hadn't done the white stuff in the sky
Yeah. Oh.
above these. So I finished
Mhm.
that up last night, and just the extra little things like I put eyeballs on the snowman. And
Mhm.
so I've moved over, and I really am. I put in all of this last night,
Wow.
the trees and the fence.
That is
Um,
so cool.
yeah, I love this one. And I'm hoping that 4 days will see it pretty close to finished.
Yeah.
So
So good.
this is 32 count serene from Coloring Cotton. And, it's like a Snoopy kind of day, right? With the bag and
Yeah, for
everything.
sure.
This is what I keep it in.
Oh, I love it.
So, and it feels very, I don't know, it feels very Charlie Brown and the tree lot to me. So,
Yeah, perfect.
anyway, that's my last project. And
All right.
my fourth one that I'll focus on will be a Quaker Christmas. And like I said, I've been
Okay.
kind of sneaking in a little bit here and there on it. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll
Ooh,
see.
nice. So good. So I guess we're talking plans then, since we wrapped
Yeah.
up the whips. I would really like to work more on Christmas wreath. Um, but I may just keep being like, here are the three projects I have, James. Which one do you want to choose? I was gonna try to get peppermint bark done by Dirty Annie's before Christmas to give to my mom. She's getting it next Christmas. It's fine. She doesn't know about it. So, um, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of plans. Like I said, it's kind of busy time around here. I don't, even on the weekends, there's not a whole lot of time because my husband has an extra day that he has to work um, right now. So we just don't get a whole lot of, I don't get a whole lot of time by myself. So, but we'll keep opening up the advent box. So keep watching here to watch less than 3-minute videos of me and James doing our very best.
Now we're hoping that sometime toward the end of the year that we get Keisha into the office with Katie and I, and we have a finishing day. And we're
Yes.
gonna sit and just do some finishing and see what we could get going.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be fun. I'm looking forward to that, especially since I've been going through my stuff and I found a whole other box of finished projects. And
Yeah.
Katie had just asked me about um one Blackbird design project. Oh, do you have this? And I'm like, yeah, I've stitched that. I
Mm.
found the box. It was the one right on top. I pulled it out and I came and I said, Katie, look, I told you I finished this. And she said, that's the next one you have to frame.
Oh, nice. Well, there we go.
So,
That's decisions made.
yeah. And I'm not sad about that. That's a good one. I did
Right.
just get, I can't move this. It won't move far enough. I did
Oh,
just get
yeah.
this back from
Hmm.
the framer. That's about as far as I could get that for you.
Yeah.
My light
Oh,
just is not being cooperative.
right.
But
It's
I
very.
love it. And
Mhm.
it's it's exciting to get a piece and get it up on the wall.
Yeah, for sure.
So beyond that, my brain can't take much more planning right now. So my
No,
plan
that's
is
okay.
to just drink a lot of water and flush
Perfect.
this out of my system and just, make it through the 7.5 days of school that are left.
Ooh, exciting.
And then I'll have my 2-week break.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect. Sounds like the best plan. Getting better,
yeah.
getting to vacation.
So, do you think that we have rambled enough?
Well, and we've had shenanigans even with us being this way. So,
But it's good to be back.
yes, yes.
And we
Most
will hopefully be back next week. So, for right now, the only thing that's left to say is bye.
definitely. Bye. Have a good week.